Yeah. Oh, this one is gonna be interesting and fun. So, crazy little question here. Which part of a girl is, your favorite? Top or bottom?
Uh, I would say the top.
Pudding?
I'd have to go with the top. The top two. Top as well.
Well, I guess that's an appropriate answer considering the legend we're about to talk about only has the top half of her body. And that would be Teke Teke.
So, how does she only have half a body?
Well, the legend goes that she was a bullied schoolgirl, and it kind of varies. Some say that she tripped and fell on the subway rails. Some say she jumped in front of an oncoming train. But the gist of the story is she ended up on the subway rails and the train was coming. She couldn't get off the train tracks in time and ended up getting sliced in half.
Ouch.
Yeah, and that is pretty much an instant death. Now, the Teki Teki, what she is named for, is because of the sound she makes when she is crawling on the ground. So it's different depending on who you listen to as to how her body ended up after being, I guess you could say, forcibly guillotined, essentially. Some say she crawls with elongated nails along the ground. Some depictions have her using a knife, which she will attack you with. Some say that it's basically like her elbows as well, maybe. So, like the sound of her bones and nails on the concrete, that's where the teke teke sound comes from. Although, there's a 2009 movie that I caught glimpses of that basically take that legend and she just attacks indiscriminately for no apparent reason, except for if she sees someone wearing the color red. So it could be a red backpack, maybe a red lipstick, maybe a red phone, anything red, she will attack, essentially. And the way I saw it in this movie, yes, she is using her hands, but it's basically like think of a jack in a box without the box. That's what that looks like, and she is horrifyingly fast.
Oh, God. If I saw something like that, I would run away screaming for help.
Yeah, people can run, but she is fast enough to catch up with you.
Well, if she caught up to me, I would have kicked her away.
I mean, I don't mean to sound comical, but literally she is the height of Sonic, essentially, when she props up on her arms. So yeah, imagine basically Demon Sonic running at you.
So in other words, you're screwed.
Very much so.
I have not been able to find anything truly accurate how to kill this thing either. Or fire can be used, but it's not anything I can find that's 100%. You're going to be fine. Oh, and she also sometimes carries a sickle.
Like yep, that's another way that she'll come after you. I'm not going to spoil the ending of the movie, but it twists how the legend goes, kind of. I'm not sure if there was a sequel to it, but essentially, yeah, there is like no escaping this thing. There's no way to kill it. There's no way to deter it. There's nothing you can actually do. Nothing at all. You are just entirely screwed.
Oh no, you're not. Nope. I've done my research, and I have to say, learning exactly. Best thing advice is stay with a group of people, and remember, you don't have to outrun it. You just have to outrun the slowest person in the group.
Oh, that is evil.
That's cruel.
Although, the whole staying in the group,
I'm the
think
slowest
actually
man.
works.
Look at me. The name's Pudding. Do you think I'm going to be able to outrun anything?
Although I think staying in the group actually is a good idea, as she only would attack if you're by yourself.
Exactly.
So no, in that case, you don't have to outrun the slowest person. You just have to stay together in the group. So no, Pudding, we will not leave you behind to deal with that thing. Mitsuo?
Yes.
No.
Aw.
We do not sacrifice each other.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Unless it's to a xenomorph.
Actually, I kind of had a thought.
What?
You were talking that he only attacks the color red and the red clothing.
Well, for the movie, yes, but in the legend, she just attacks if you're alone, because from what I think I recall I heard once, she's basically not looking for the lower half of her body, because I don't think that was ever recovered, but like she's trying to like replace her lower half with yours, essentially. So I guess, yeah, she's kind of looking for the lower half of her body, but she's killing indiscriminately to find that. But again, I don't think it was ever recovered, and I don't think she was ever... Well, no, she was probably given a proper burial, but her spirit probably couldn't rest because of how she ended up dying. Remember, she was bullied. So it makes sense that, she's basically kind of like a spirit of vengeance coming after probably first the kids that tormented her, because kids are ruthless.
They are.
I was thinking more of brown fur, blue fur, red fur.
Why? Wait, oh my god, are you saying I'm a target?
Well, there's a reason we don't wear clothes.
Hush. Okay.
More freedom.
I look fabulous.
You do. And I'm sure that creature will agree.
I'm sure, legends don't go after... I'm pretty sure yokai don't go after other yokai. We're all the same.
Yes, that's true. Piranhas don't eat other piranhas.
Unless they're all stuck together. Possibly.
Maybe.
But,
I did have a thought. Maybe you like Home Alone this. Maybe we can Home Alone this.
Oh.
I mean, if you think about it, a slippery surface.
That probably still wouldn't stop her. And holy cow, there is a second Tekken movie. It came out in 2009.
Oh, movie night.
I haven't seen the first one, so I'm about to miss out on that one.
Huh. Well,
we're gonna do a marathon.
Seems both Tekken movies came out in the same year. Huh.
Right, in the same year?
Yeah, they both came out in 2009.
Can you stream it on anything?
Should I?
Oh, I already found it.
Oh boy. Well, looks like we're gonna have a movie night. Won't that be fun?
By the sound of it, yep. I'm gonna get the popcorn.
I'll get the sour candy and the pillow fort. I'm gonna need it.
Why would you need a pillow fort?
Because, as brave as I tend to want to be, I have a horrifying imagination, and sometimes things pop up in your dreams when you really don't want them to be there. I want to feel safe and like a little kid again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my pillow fort will have plenty of religious protection so that nothing gets me, okay? Sue me. I am not sorry about that.
Rather, just let me get my holy water.
Let's get
I've got
Sue.
mine. Lord bless this Jack Daniels.
Not the Jack Daniel.
You can have your Jack Daniels. I'm having a bottle of rum.
Pirates.
Alright, so more or less we have kind of confirmed if you run into Teke alone on the street, it's best to just start praying and getting your affairs in order, because
No,
yeah.
I have another thought.
What's that?
You said it was a schoolgirl, right?
Yeah.
We go total flip. You bring out your phone, you get the best cute filter you can do, and you try to do a selfie.
That's not gonna work.
You don't know.
No.
You're gonna do, hey, you have that they could go. It may miss the social media. That may save your life. And if it doesn't, well, that's gonna be one hell of a picture they'll find when they find your body in the phone.
You might die before you even take the picture.
Oh.
Even if you do take the picture, should probably be a blur in the background.
Or it probably won't even show up at all. Probably it's just pure static, or just really non-existent. Besides, since there's so much use for Photoshop lately, people can just say it's fake and not even believe it was ever real. So, yeah. A for effort.
So, in other words, you're out of luck.
I'm going to my pillow fort.
I don't need no pillow fort. You guys are a bunch of wuss.
You will if you see it outside your door.
Wait, where? Where's my pillow fort now?
Pillow forts for the win. Forget a pillow fort. Make it a pillow mansion. But now we move over to the next thing, and this...
Puppies!
Yes, puppies, but this is equally horrifying, actually. And when I say horrifying, I mean this is not something I even want to see in my nightmares. And if it was possible to, wish someone else would see it, I don't even think I'd wish this on my worst enemy. I think I might send too many people to the hospital because of it. So, we all love puppies. They're small, they're precious, they're adorable, and eventually, depending on the breed, they'll grow into beautiful, majestic dogs that sometimes still play like they're puppies, but train them right, they will be your fiercest protector. And in fact, actually, there is a specific dog I want that looks like Sirius Black. And if you know what I'm talking about, trust me, I want the Shadow Pupper. But sadly, I'm not here to talk about Shadow Pupper, or rather, we are not here to talk about adorable Shadow Puppers. We're here to talk about basically, what's the best way we can say this? An abomination?
Do you have an uncle that... Okay. If you've ever had a drunk uncle who walks on all fours, sort of the same thing.
Or if you ever see the videos of people running normal, then suddenly transfer to running on all fours and they're running back to normal, stick with the middle part there and leave it at that. Or I guess to connotate it to creepypasta, we know the dog man, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is the dog man's demented son. In reverse. The Gene Menken, or rather, the human-faced dog. Literally a chimera. And I'm not bringing up Full Metal Alchemist with this one. I'm not sorry I mentioned it, but that is essentially where my brain went. I am sorry, but this literally is alchemy gone wrong somehow. It's a human face on the body of a dog. How did this even come to be?
Well, I think the original things are Carnival acquired it and like to show off. But what's really terrifying is that we've had sightings all the way from the early 90s to the 2000s.
Oh,
One
Jesus.
including someone thinking that this creature was running besides their vehicle going 60 miles an hour, or whatever it is that way. So, really fast doggy.
Yeah, it prefers to be left alone, but it's rumored that, it will run along the highway at high speeds, basically keeping up with you as you're actively trying to get away from it, and possibly overtaking your car and looking back at you while it does so. That is horrifying. Entirely so. I think I would crash my car at that point.
Oh no, it's just like a really. I don't know if you guys seen like some really ugly pugs.
Even that is more adorable.
I don't know. Just looking at it, you like, kind of turn your head, and it kind of does look like Uncle Steve. You don't know. Could be just like.
Yeah, I prefer the dog that's in that Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Mary Poppins. Ironically, there's a show or a movie or something called Neketsu Jinmenken Life is Movie. But instead of being a menace, it's here to help save the Earth from the apocalypse. Well, that's interesting take there. Huh.
See, I can't. My thing is like, how do we kill it? But it's part dog. I can't research that.
Also, if we, and I'm pretty sure those of us old enough to know about the anime ghost stories, especially the infamous dub of that anime, it actually shows up in episode 1, funny enough.
Wait, really?
I never watched the anime ghost stories, but yes, it apparently shows up in episode 1 and episode 7. And in another anime called Gaku no Kaiden SP, or rather Ghost Host, it shows up there too. Yeah, so this thing gets around, and oh my god, there's a Gaku no Kaiden live action. And that is disturbing. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Because I will tell you what will actually give you nightmares.
Please don't.
I'll put this up.
Oh god.
Merchandise.
No.
This. Yes.
Oh god, that's cursed. Why would you do this? Why?
Merchandise.
That's not merchandise. That's not merchandise.
Yes.
No, that's horrifying.
That is creepy as hell.
Oh god. I'm gonna see this in my nightmares. You know what? You know what's bad? I'd rather be traumatized by Junji Ito than this thing. And that is saying something, because Junji Ito is plenty traumatizing. Oh god, imagine if Junji Ito created a comic about this thing. Oh no. Oh god, I made the trauma worse. No. No.
Get on the phone with him.
No.
You must have them.
No.
What did you do?
He broke me. That's what he did. And it's not even hard to do that.
Like,
No, it's not. So, little listeners, subscribe to our Patreon so as to actually create this wonderful thing.
Please don't do that.
For a mere $20. Actually, let's do a GoFundMe. Let's get this thing made.
No.
no thanks.
What have I done? I've created the worst thing ever, and now it won't leave my head.
Comment below if we should start a GoFundMe to make
Are
this.
you happy with yourself?
Yes. He's a cute pink pupper, and I love him.
That is not cute. That is Satan incarnate.
Just kind of reminds me that anything could be a CD album.
Oh, God.
It could.
That wouldn't even be adorable even if I was high.
But the only thing that throws me off with this so much is that it's a bald head on top. So would he actually be like a hairless chihuahua, like a hairless cat with long hair on the side? Or, yeah, that's the only thing bugging me about this.
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kill it with fire. That's just goddamn too ugly. Oh, I'm not, Poppy. That's a monstrosity right there.
Forget fire. Let's find the nearest volcano and throw it in.
Good idea.
I'm pretty sure there's still some active in the world. Right?
You know what this is, people? You know what this is? This is what happens when you do not spade and neuter your pets.
Okay, PETA.
That's right. I'm a cat man, honestly.
But no, this abomination against nature likely cannot be stopped. There's no way to stop it. You just have to figure out how to outdrive it and not crash your car in the process.
Actually,
there is one way.
Enlighten me.
If you have a firearm, it's in front of you, you can shoot it.
Oh wait, does it have to use silver then? Or it's not werewolf, it's always like this.
Well,
that's a werewolf.
No, it's not a werewolf, so I don't think a silver bullet will work against it. Heck, would even a regular bullet work against it?
If one bullet doesn't do it, shoot with more. Eventually you gotta drop.
If you just be nice to the puppy, it may just, not maul you. Or hump your leg. Oh my god, that's the more terror. I just had a different image.
Yeah, you did that one to yourself. But then again, legends do say it likes to be left alone. So I guess it chasing your car and following you is probably because it was taunted. So I guess if you see it, just pretend you didn't and just drive away as fast as possible. And don't stop for the next 2 states.
To the next country.
That too. Certainly it can't follow you past where you saw it, right? It certainly can't follow past the highway, right? I mean there's no reports of it ever being sighted in a neighborhood, right?
Well, that Lotus, there's multiple reports.
But it hasn't been sighted in a neighborhood, right?
No, it has. They're the chupacabras of Japan.
Oh, no, Not again.
No. No.
Why did you do that?
I'm never leaving my room again.
I'll go and get more pillows.
I want chocolate.
Chocolate coming right up.
Are you happy with yourself, Purin?
I want a puppy.
I want my shadow pupper.
Brother, you can have your puppy, but we're going to throw you and the puppy in the volcano.
No, not with the pupper I want.
No, not you. Him and his monstrosity of a puppy. Throw both of them in the volcano. There, problem solved.
Yeah. I'd be afraid of that.
Purin.
You'd have to get close to us.
Purin, why would you want to upset Full Metal Alchemist fans? We all know the infamous episode.
We're not talking about that.
Yes, but it feels like it's almost on the same level.
No, you went too far.
This is literally a chimera gone wrong.
No. This is.
It looked like
ugly pupper.
It looked like a experiment from a government that just escaped. That is seriously ugly.
It looks like something the FBI might keep locked up. Because they just don't know what the heck it is or what to do with it, so it's just locked up somewhere. I don't think. Do we have any more jokes? Anything else to say on this thing? Or can I go crawl into my closet and curl up in like a blanket nest and close the door and feel like I'm actually safe right now?
I got no jokes for this. This is just too no, it's just wrong altogether.
It's so wrong. Purin, you got any final words before we take you to the volcano?
Why'd you have to bring up Full Metal Alchemist?
You deserve it at this point!
I can't agree with her. Off to the volcano you go. Your sacrifice would be noble.
Well, everyone, if you don't hear from Purin, that means we did throw him in the volcano. He will be missed.